Tonight's the night and it's going to happen again and again. Welcome back to Fog Entertainment, back again with another Dexter Resurrection Theory discussion video. I'm feeling the heat like I'm in Miami, but here, I'll never be in Miami, probably in my puff. I would always like to go. Never been to America in my life, but you know what, I'd always like to be able to say, I was in the United States of America. But probably never will happen, to be honest, folks. But like, I would like to experience the, I know this is weird, of all the things in America, I would like to experience the humidity of Miami, just to get a feeling of what it's like and seeing, could I cope in this? Because by God, when it's warm in the UK, and I mean warm, the lack of AC is brutal. But hopefully Dexter, he's got AC in his wee basement house that he bought under the Blessing family. Anyway, I believe, is that his first name? He's like, my name's Blessing. Potentially. God, I'm out of breath walking up this hill, it's fucking embarrassing. Anyway, defeat it. Too warm. Not good here, folks. Anyway, moving on to the serial killers convention. Now, of course, Peter Dinklage, not quite sure or remember what his character's name is, but he essentially set up this network of serial killers, right? And the question is, will Dexter join it? So we clearly see that Dexter gets introduced to it, and there's a clear hint towards that they know who Dexter is. Now, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of this, but I guess for it to work and for him to interact with them, they have to know who he is, because it's not like a serial killers club is going to be open to the public kind of thing. But I wonder if they're going to be aware of all of Dexter's work from like all the way back into, like, you know, the 90s and the 2000s. All his kills. I'm not too sure it's going to work that way, because I mean, we see in the promo Dexter say, I'm not too sure you'd want to work with me if you knew exactly who I was, which is, you know, quite a normal thing considering the amount of people that he has killed. And if they're aware of who he is, then they'll be fully aware of how many people, in fact, he has killed. But in terms of joining them, I think he'll join them for a couple of episodes, and then what you'll get is him killing them one by one. But the problem is he going to depends how many seasons we're going here, because we've not even been introduced to it yet. We're 2 episodes in out of 10. You know, you've got Batista and Harrison and all that going on. I just can't imagine that Dexter's going to, like, kill a member of this crew each episode. I think that would be quite cool, but I think there's bigger fish to fry for Dexter in the Big Apple and in NYC. So I'll be interested to see if he does that. But again, I'll be interested with the dialogue. Like, if there's this group of people at a committee, a serial killer committee, that all know about Dexter's crime. Because it's like, I mean, obviously, I mean, Dexter's been, this TV show's been out for like 2 decades, really, at this stage. But the more as it goes on, it's like the more people that know, and it's like, I'm not saying the amount of people that know is astronomical, but there's enough people at this serial killer committee to at least double it. And I'm not including people that know about Dexter and have died, like, on his table, because I feel like that's a bit cheap. He's literally just told them on their table and then they've died. He's killed them. But, you know, obviously, like, Dokes LaQuarta, I'll include them in, like, and Miguel Prado and guys like that who he spent a lot of time with, and Trinity, I guess. But then Trinity doesn't, but it's complicated. But yeah, folks, I think Dexter will join the serial killers committee, and yeah, a lot of great dialogues expected, a lot of good actors involved with it. And it's, I think Dexter Resurrection is set up for a really, really great season. You know, like, we haven't watched New Blood, but looking at the recaps and things, it doesn't, I mean, I'm not saying you've got, I mean, that guy that plays Kirk Caldwell's a pretty good actor, but it feels very isolated, like there's a lack of characters in it. And a lot of good actors. But it feels like with Resurrection, it literally does feel like Resurrection. It feels like the franchise has been resurrected. And yeah, episode 2 wasn't the greatest, but like we pointed out, double premieres, episode 2 do not tend to be that good. So I wouldn't be too worried about that, folks. But anyway, Dexter, I believe, will join the serial killers committee. I'm waiting to get in here because I'm absolutely sweating it. Till next time, peace. Hell yeah.